So Alrick, so tell me how you were when you first came to see us.
To be honest, I was a wreck. I was a wreck. I was constantly having these back pains. There's loads of things that I couldn't do. I could not bend without my back hurting. I wake up in the mornings, my back's hurting. That I couldn't really stand for too long. My back's hurting. You know, so I was in a terrible state, to be honest. Yeah.
And then what happened when you first came in? Like, what made you seek our services? How did you find us?
Well, to be honest, I do social media a lot in it. So one day I was on social media and I saw the advert and I said, you know what, let me check it out. I went on it and, you know, did a few, I looked at it for a little while, but then I came off it. And then to my surprise, I got a phone call from yourself. You know what I mean? And then I guess that's where it started.
Cool.
Yeah.
So when you first came in, you met us in person.
Yeah.
How was your experience of your first visit? We went through your diagnostics and things. What was your experience of that?
Well, at first I was a bit taken aback because I wasn't really sure what to expect. But then the way in which you explained the whole thing to me, and you know what I mean, it sort of put my mind at ease, and the whole experience was good. The whole experience was good. I like the way you went into like a detailed, what would you call it? You know that thing that you showed me on the computer.
All the results.
All the results. Yeah. I like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then so you started care with us.
Yeah.
And how was your experience with those first few sessions when you started off?
My first few sessions, I'd say that I was still kind of feeling the pain, but then I guess as time went on, I grew into it. You know what I mean? So like within, I'll probably say about 4 weeks, the pain subsided. You know what I mean? And then I was like, well, seems like it's working. You know what I mean? And I must be honest though, because at first I actually thought that this was gonna cost me a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm pleased.
So it wasn't as expensive as you imagined it would be.
No.
Okay. And now, like, you've decided to become a member, so you clearly want to maintain what the progress you've made and keep going from there.
Yeah.
What have you noticed has been one of the biggest changes made that decision easier for you? Like, what have, compared to how you were when you first made it till now?
Well, if I'm honest, I would say the fact that I wasn't feeling the pain no more. In the initial stage what you told me, I was sort of like, how can you tell that within X amount of time, then I'll be feeling X, you know what I mean? So when I saw that I wasn't feeling any pain no more and whatever, I was like, oh, you know what, this man's a magician. You know what I mean? So yeah, let me just go through with this, you know what I mean? And to be honest, I ain't got no regrets.
Amazing.
No regrets. I enjoyed the whole process, you know what I mean? And I'll say to anybody who's out there who's not thinking about, but people tend to go to the doctors, they give them all these tablets and all that. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. Come and see someone like yourself, you know what I mean? And you get looked after.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for putting your trust in us and allowing us to help you and get you to achieve your goals that you've been looking to.
Oh, yeah.
I know you love working out, so that's been a big thing. You did some amazing push-up challenges partway through, and you know you've been doing great. So that's fantastic. So thank you so much. I appreciate you sharing your story as well.
Thank you.
So much. All right?
Appreciate that.
Yeah, cool.